OK，Hello， 大家好，这里呢就是我在这边工作的一个现场，也就是说在尼加拉瓜，我们这个组织带我们过来，我们一共是工作了15天的时间，是这个组织呢来资助这个学校的。那其实呢，我在工作了几天之后呢，我有很多想法，想有很多问题。那今天我特别高兴的邀请到了我们这个组织，我们叫做那个 Generation Rising 这样的一个组织，它的一个负责人叫 Raphael。我有很多问题，比如说，我们是怎么去资助这些孩子的？那我也知道这个组织呢是在很多年前他的父亲呢来建立的，那为什么？那么以及他是怎么去募捐资金？那包括就说是怎么管理这些资金的？那我们开始吧。All right. Phil, yeah, I heard that actually it's your father, established this organization maybe 10 years ago with several of his friends. So I just want to know that what's the motivation? Why this?
It was established by my father and friends that all came from South America. So they had all lived in South America, and a lot of them had worked with street children or with children as part of their work. And so it was as a way to give back to the place that they came from. So they started in the country, they started working with the country where they came from, and it was a way to still do something even though you now live far away, to still do something for the children. And so that was the motivation for starting that. Yeah.
In which year could you tell us? Which year?
So the organization officially started in 2008.
2008. Already, how many years till now?
Well, we're in 2024 now, so that would be 16 years.
16 years.
Yes.
Wow, it's so cool. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So and can you tell us at the beginning what kind of challenges? I heard that there are a lot of difficulties about that. So can you just tell us a little bit at the beginning? Yeah.
Of the challenges of the schools phase, or that the organization phase?
The organization. Yeah.
I think in the beginning it was just meant to be small, so it was as a way to for the group of people that started the organization. It was just as a way to maybe talk to their friends a little bit, raise a little bit of money. We did some garage sales, those kind of things. We did have a banquet at one point, but it was a way of just sponsoring some students at one school and to kind of just give back. And so one of the challenges then was, how do you grow that organization to be bigger? So to reach new people, to tell new stories. How do you add more schools? And then once you add schools, you make a promise to the school. So you then have to find the funds to fulfill that promise, because the school relies on you keeping your promise.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, yeah,
and so that's been the big challenges to kind of always fulfill our promises, because up to now we have never broken our promises. We've always done what we said we would do, and so it's just to continually find people who want to work together with these schools and partner with these schools.
Okay, yeah. Just a moment. So 我给大家来 translate into Chinese.
Okay.
我刚刚问到他第一个问题，就是说这个 school 这个 organization 呢是他的爸爸在10几年前的时候呢跟他的几个朋友一起建立起来的，就是因为他的爸爸和他那几个朋友都是在南美生活过，所以说就知道南美，因为他们都是在2战和1战期间就是逃亡到南美的，然后呢又移到了加拿大，所以有了这样的经历之后呢，他们就愿意回到南美来去做这样的一些项目，应该是有16年的一个时间了吧，大概是这样的情况。那在一开始其实面临着很多问题，包括如何募捐资金呢，如何去帮助这些孩子。Okay, we figure out that this organization already, been 16 years old, right? So yeah, can you just give us a rough number, how many students and how many schools we, provided, the support? Yeah.
So we have a total of 8 schools and 1 university, and together in all those schools, we have if you take all the student numbers together, we have 2,100 children that we reach.
2,100.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 刚刚是我问到他一共有多少个学生呢？他说是2,100个学生，totally 9 schools, including 1 university,
yes,
right?
That's right. Yeah.
一共是在Paraguay 是有 in Paraguay we have
4 schools.
4 schools. Paraguay 有4 schools， 然后尼加拉瓜这边是 Nicaragua we have 2 schools. And
Honduras 2 schools.
洪都拉斯有 2 schools,
and then 1 university in Paraguay.
1 university in Paraguay， 就还有一个在 Paraguay 还有一个 university， 一共是9所学校。其中是一个是大学，另外的8个呢是初中和高中，还有小学。OK， So I want to know, so totally we have 9 schools, right?
Yeah.
Including 1 university. And what kind of supports or what kind of method? You just give them money, or you have them to build, the buildings or classrooms, or what kind of ways to help them?
So we always partner with schools that are already existing, or that where there's something going on already. And so it's a partnership. So we expect the school to be able to put some of their own funds into it. There's usually a church attached, so for the church to put some of their own funds there. So we support by giving a little bit of operational budget. For some schools we do more, for some schools we do less. It goes school by school basis. And then we help them to get more space so that they can add more children. And the whole philosophy is we always go slow. So we work slow, we help a school grow over a long period of time. So the school that we are in right now, we've helped them grow from 2017 to now.
Oh, 2017
to now.
To now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now they have, after these classrooms, they have everything they need.
Oh.
But we go slow. We do one section at a time. We don't do everything at once.
So do we do some sponsor to the student directly?
Yeah. So what we do is we one of the things that we help schools with, they identify students that can't afford the school, and so we help with a scholarship or a sponsorship. It's the same. It's the same thing. So it's so that the students can go to school, that they don't have to pay as much. They still always. We say that education is valuable, and anything that's valuable, you have to pay something for. So we ask that the parents give something. So even if that's just service, so even if that means come and clean the classrooms, but the parents have to do something because education is valuable. And then the scholarship helps them, the sponsorship helps them to, for the school not to have to charge the full the full cost to the parents. But that never goes straight to the kids. That always goes to the school.
Okay. So I just curious that how much to sponsor a student for a year?
So the real cost for a student to attend school at one of our schools is $50 Canadian per month. So that's $600 Canadian per year.
Okay, 50 Canadian dollars. 如果乘以5的话，它是50加元一个月对一个孩子，包括 including the tuition, uniform,
That's tuition.
everything.
Yeah. How, every school does it a bit different, but that includes what the child needs to go to school. For all the sponsorships, it includes a birthday gift and a birthday party. So they will say maybe everybody that has a birthday in January, they get a party and then they get their gift, or they do it every 3 months. Or something like that.
同时也包括了给这孩子去买生日礼物呀，包括他们在要求学校去每3个月去给孩子组织这个birthday 的一个 party。那我觉得还是蛮暖心的感觉哈。那其实我也特别想知道，那这么大的一个组织，有2100多个学生，有9所学校分布在不同的国家，他是怎么得到这些钱的？所以说我非常想知道。So next question, you know that I'm very curious. How did you get the money? How did you get the funds?
So we go. We send out. We go and do concerts. We hire an artist. We do a concert, and at the concert we make it a free concert, so people don't have to pay to go to the concert. But in the middle of the concert, we tell a story, and then we ask for money. And then we send out letters during the year, telling stories and asking for money. So that's how we make most of our money.
Okay. But during the concert, you also will post some pictures of the kids.
We usually make a video.
Make a video.
And then we tell a story.
So regarding to the sponsor, can you allow that the sponsor and the children has a direct connection?
No direct connection.
Why? 我想问他，就说这个资助的人和这个孩子是否可以直接联系？这个其实因为我在我大学毕业之后，我做这样的事情，导致我感觉非常的不好。因为他直接去我们家找我去了，所以说我来问到他这个问题。Okay, why?
The only time you can have a direct connection is when you go to visit the school. You can, if you were in the country, for example, and you can say, "Can I visit my sponsored child?" And then the sponsored child would come to school, and you can visit them there. But we don't hand out phone numbers. We don't hand out email addresses. We don't hand out addresses. It's because oftentimes people who live in poverty will try to find any way possible to move forward. And what we want to avoid is for parents to start calling people in Canada and asking for money.
Okay.
Because we don't hand out money directly to parents. We give money for education, and we want the parents to send their child to school. And we don't want so this is a controlled way for us to manage that process.
Okay, good. So 他解释就说，从来不允许这个 sponsor 和这个 student 会有一些直接的接触，包括电话呀、email 呀都是不可以的。如果这个 sponsor 想去看他资助的这个孩子，他可以到这个国家来，到这个学校，或通过这个组织用 video 的一个方法呢来去进行。主要原因是什么？就说当人们生活在贫困里面的时候呢，他总是想得到任何的机会去往前去前进，但是我们给到他前进 move forward 的方法就是 education opportunity， 就是说我们的这种教育的这种机会，我们要把教育的机会给到他就可以了。额外想要任何的 money 我们是绝对不给的。那这个教育的机会呢，就直接跟学校去联系，然后从来不会给到家长，也不会给到这些学生，他这样的一些逻辑。OK， 但是我又想了，那如果这钱都是通过这个组织，然后到了学校，对吧？那我如何保证这个组织是运转正常的？它没有这种腐败呀，把钱就放在自己的兜里面来了，对不对？那我来问问他是如何去 run 这个 organization。So next question is related to how to manage those money.
Yeah.
You told me that the money goes through your organization and will go to the school directly, not to the parents, either the children.
Right.
But how do you manage this money and avoid corruption in your organization or in the process?
Yeah. So and this is a matter of Canadian law. So we have to demonstrate control of the money at every step of the way. And so when we send money to a country, we have an agent that works for us, and we have a separate bank account that we get to see the bank account statements every month. And the money is only withdrawn by a project if we allow it, if there's a written permission, and if they present us with a receipt. And so that way we know. And so we make a budget with every project for the whole year, and then we ask them to give us reports on that budget and to give us their financial updates.
Okay. 他说呢，他都是有一些他的 agent， 就他的一些服务的一些跟他共同合作的一些组织，这些组织多数呢都是non-profit organization， 就是非营利性组织，而且都是受国家加拿大的这个政府的一个监管的。那他每汇出来的一笔钱呢，都是要有所记录的，而且就说这笔钱去了哪里之后呢，都是需要看 receipt， 就他的一个发票，而且每年他都像管理企业一样呢，先去做这个 budget， 就是他的一个预算，然后都是按不同的一个 projects， 就是不同的一个项目，不同的一个事项。比如说这次我们建立这样的一个2间的一个教室，那他就是有这样的一个预算审批，然后呢这些预算你都去做了什么，然后他是需要看到 receipt。So can I say that for this project we are doing right now, the 2 classrooms, so we need the budget first, and we need the project milestone.
That's right.
Which time to how to manage the whole process and the budget.
That's right. We have a whole budget, and then that's what we raise for. That's what we give. We don't give 100% right away, so we usually do it in 2 stages, and then at the end we need an accounting of what they spend the money on.
OK， 他说像我们这次来建这2间教室的话呢，它都是先有预算，然后呢，它都不是一次性给到的，就像企业我们做管理一样，它是一步步去给到，然后每次它都会要求有一些 reports， 就是有一些报告给到他，来让他感觉到，或是我们正式的一个审批。他刚刚也谈到会找到财务有个这样的一个正式的审批。So who is doing accounting or audit work?
Yeah,
it's very tough, right?
Yeah, so we manage that during the year, and then once a year we hire a company to audit our finances.
So 他说他们每年内部都会有，但他每年他都会去从外部呢会找到一个outside 一个 accounting company， 就是外部的一个我们叫审计的组织，会来审计他所有的现金，是这样的情况。Okay, I think that's pretty much my question about for today. But Raphael, and today, okay, last question I forgot that.
Yeah.
其实他呢是从他爸爸手里面继承了这样的一个岗位的，我就非常好奇他是否喜欢，有别的工作做不好吗？难道可以挣很多钱吗？Okay, last question is that I know you just take over this organization from your dad.
Yeah.
So why and do you love it? Do you have any other good career,
Yeah, so I worked as a pastor before in a church. It's part of it's my passion to see children grow and have a different future.
You have 4
and I have 5 children of my own, right? And so I think of them. I think of my 5 children when I see the children here at school, and I think that what my 5 children have, every child deserves, right? And I also want to continue the legacy of my parents and their friends. I want that organization to succeed into the 2nd generation and to the 3rd generation, because I think it's a work that not a lot of organizations are doing, and it's very crucial.
Yeah, cool, yeah. 他之前呢是一个 pastor， 就是教堂的一个牧师，因为他爸爸他从小成长在这个基督教的一个家庭，那他自己呢有5个孩子，他就说他刚看到自己的孩子认为是 deserve， 就是他是值得拥有一个很好的公平的教育。那在看到这边的孩子的时候，他也认为所有的孩子都应该去 deserve 这样的一个教育的一个情况，一个条件嘛，这是第一。那么第二呢，他也是想就是从他爸爸和他爸爸那一辈的，就是老年那一代的一些思想或他的一些想法，想把这个叫 generation， 就是这种一代一代的传承下去。Can I say that is also the name why generation rising？ 这也是为什么叫 generation， 就是叫一代的这样的一个，我不知道用中文怎么去翻译哈，很好的一个名字。Okay,
perfect.
And today is a Chinese festival holiday.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, and can you ask just to say Happy New Year in Chinese way?
How do I say it?
Yeah. 新年快乐。
新年快乐。
恭喜发财。
恭喜发财。
You should be like this. 恭喜发财。Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.